Hello everybody and welcome back to Balake Farms. So, it is the beautiful month of September in Saxlingham, which means we've got a bit of drilling to be done. So we need our wheat in these two fields, and we've got another field being prepared at the moment for some more wheat, which is this one. So they're just picking the last bits of stones up, and then I'm going to send the fence going to go and get it paralleled while we drill the other two fields. And then while we're waiting around, we've got a few little jobs to tackle. So one being, we need to start collecting all the milk from the cow barns, as you can see. So we've got to take the lorry out. We've got a bit of selling to do. We're going to have to top the bakeries up with some bits and bobs, not too much by the looks of it. Cereal factory's doing all right, that's good. Dairy needs milk, which is good because we've got plenty. Oh, we're out of strawberries at our dessert factory, so we need to push them along. Grain mill still chomping through its sorghum. Yeah, so I think everything else is looking pretty good. Honey production needs water, sugar and corn. Oh, we actually need to move some grapes. So we will get some grapes moved as well. So we've got 14,000 litres sat at the yard. So plenty to be had today. So job one. Let's get this field all drilled. It shouldn't take too long, these two little fields. And then we can jump into our lorry, get some products sold, and yeah, we can start working through today's list of jobs. So we're getting there now. We are making the farm successful. I need my next big jump on the farm. So I'm looking at how much land can we physically tackle with the combines and everything we've got. So hopefully with two combines now we can really tackle a bit more. I would like to buy another grass field as well and really expand the cow empire and make that as big as possible. The chickens, obviously, they look after themselves. They do eat a lot of food, which is why we're doing so much drilling of wheat and sorghum and stuff, because those chickens are fairly hungry. And I've been looking into factories, more factories, what we can do with all this stuff. So with all this corn we've got, I think we've got quite a lot of corn still sat in storage. We've got 182,000 litres of corn, and we're still, I think we're still waiting on this field to harvest of corn. So still plenty of corn. So I'm looking at corn productions, which are, if we have a, it's this one here, there's a special corn production. So we could turn the corn into flour, and there's a bakery that takes corn flour. So there's some bits we can make corn oil. Potato processing plant where we can make corn oil potato crisps. So that might be interesting, but it does mean we'll have to plant a lot of spuds this year. So that could be quite interesting. One big field of spuds, albeit it'd take us a while to harvest, but I think it'd be quite interesting. Get some corn oil going, and yeah, I think it might be one of our plans. But obviously it costs a lot of money, so I don't think it'll be too long before we can make the money. I would say it'll be rather quick, to be honest, but we'll soon find out. We've got a few products to be sold. I think he's finished, so I can chuck him in there now. Get this out the field. But yeah, so we've got a few products we can get sold this month. December is obviously our best time because we've got all those cakes that will be ready to be sold. The vegan milk powder rubbish is ready to be sold in December, and that's £90,000 a pallet. Albeit we've only got one pallet at the moment, but I'm hoping soon we have another one. Now, I'm just wondering if this Marcy Ferguson will run this Ripper, because it would be quite good if it could, although I suspect it might just be a little bit too much for it. Ooh. Especially when you do that. It's very topsy-turvy. Oh, did we get it there? There we go. Ooh. And it's righted. Right, let's see if this Massey can pull this. I don't think it will. I think that, well, to be fair, I think it has a better chance of pulling this than it has of pulling the Power Arrow. Because the Power Arrow is far too much. So let's put a worker on it and just see what happens. It's either going to spin up or shoot off. Yeah, it's pulling it fairly well. Well, it was. What else was we going to do? I think that was everything we needed to do. Yeah. Oh yeah, this one. I was just checking on him because he keeps getting stuck in an endless loop of reversing. But because I have to keep going filling him up, he's sort of like done the middle bit. Then he go up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, do the headlands. But if he runs out, he'll then go up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, and start the headlands again. Typical workers for you. But yeah, so we'll get back to drilling. So we'll get some bits sold very shortly. It shouldn't take too long to drill these two fields. And then, yeah, we'll see where we're at. If we can get some corn productions going, we've got plenty of corn. Probably start with the corn oil factory, because we've got no patatas. And then as soon as drilling time, which I think, is it March or February patatas? Yeah, March. Oh, it's March, April. So yeah, we can get our patatas in March and April. And we could possibly make some potato crisps. Could be quite exciting. There's also another one I've been looking at which makes flavoured crisps. Don't know if it'll use corn oil though. That's my only thing. I quite like the idea of using corn oil because we've got an abundance of it. Well, I said we've got abundance of corn oil. We haven't got abundance of corn oil, but we'll have an abundance of corn to make corn oil. So we'll have a look into it. I mean, we have got canola oil as well. It is just very slow producing from that factory. It is taking its time, so I don't know. We'll have to see. But for now, let's get cracked on and let's get this field, well, these two fields all drilled. Right, so we got the 2 fields drilled with wheat. We're just waiting for the Fent to finish powering the other field we want to do. But I thought we might as well start moving some bits about. So I've gone and collected loads of products to sell, and then we've got to go get the sugar, move it to the bakeries and all the good stuff. So let's find out what we're going to get for this first of all. So that's £367,000 plus £44,000 environmental. So that should be enough to start our corn production era and get some corn oil on the go. So what we'll do is we're going to go pick up the sugar from the middle yard, and then from there we will go collect all the milk. Get all the milk collected up, get that spread around the dairies, and then we'll have a look and see where we can get our nice shiny corn oil production. So I think it's about 240, so it should leave us with a nice decent amount in the bank account still, even after we bought it, which is ideal really. And it might even make way for us to be able to afford the potato plant, the potato crisp plant, but we haven't got any potatoes, so we need to start getting on and getting ready for that potato drilling. And that also means we're going to have to buy a potato harvester at some point. So going to be expensive, but I think it'll be well worth it time we get it done. It'll be quite interesting to make some crisps on the series. I turned down into the wrong yard, so bit of manoeuvring. We also have all that manure to spread as well, so we've got manure here and manure the other end, so we will be getting on that as well, because I think we've done with the slurry. We've emptied as much as we could, so we let that build back up now. So we'll move on to the manure and start clearing some of that out, because I think there's quite a lot down at this yard, and it's free fertilizer. You see the Fent here, he's not doing too badly. I think he's going to be a little while, so we've got plenty of time for shunting vehicles around. That Massey Ferguson's getting on with that very well. I wasn't expecting him to be that good, so at least that gives the Fent options to carry on moving through the map, which will be nice and tidy. So we are just coming around here because I want to get the sugar, because I think bakery number 2 is short of sugar. There's not much, even though we've got 2 sugar mills going, we ain't got a lot of sugar because we're just using so much of it. So 8,000 litres, time to grab those other 2 pallets. I was interested to know when our next vegan powdered wahey, whatever it's called, pallet is ready, because I say that they're quite good. £90,000, but I think you can only get about 3 pallets a year, so still pretty decent. What is it? Natural flavoured vegan wahey isolate. Still, yeah, so it's 683 litres, so quite a bit of time before the next one comes. But I still don't know how that's vegan. We're using milk to make it, so I'm not sold that it's vegan. But correct me if I'm wrong. But there you go. So it's worth £74,000 a pallet at the moment. But if we can hold off till December, it's £94,000. So that is what we will be doing, holding off and getting that amazing price. So now we are just going to run back over to the bakery, and then we'll pick some flour up, get some flour moved about. If we haven't already got some outside of the bakery, might already have some there, to be honest. We'll pick the strawberries up, because the dessert yard, if there's any spare, the dessert yard will take the strawberries, and that keeps the strawberry jam coming in, because that's quite a nice passive income for us. We do need to get a tractor, which is a bit awkward at the moment, because I think they're all otherwise engaged by the fast track. Might be able to pinch that, just to top up the honey production. Or we could bring the lorry, because it's actually, yeah, we actually only need the lorry, and then it could it can tow the Bailey's water bowser, top the honey production up as well. So that might be the option after we've done with all of this shunting products around. And then we'll get our corn area built, and then we can move some corn over. Like I say, we've got quite a bit of corn kicking around, so we might as well turn it into something useful. So let's get this lorry alongside here. Hopefully, don't know if that's taking it. Yeah, so we've not got much left, but that will be coming over with us to the dessert factory because it always takes some sugar. As you can see, I think that's all right for strawberries. We've got milk, butter, and how are we doing on flour? I don't want to load the flour up if we've got quite an abundance. So flour, that one's full. That one could take quite a few pallets actually, so we might be able to get that loaded up. I don't think we've got too much at the moment, so I'm not in any drastic rush to get the flour over there. Just move this one over here while we're here. That tops that right back up. So we need to get the strawberries out because we might as well take them down to our dessert factory, and then we can leave the trailer there because then we can go and pick up the milking wagon. Can't remember if we had loads of milk left in it or did we manage to empty it. Can't remember. So let's find out. Right, I'll head over to our dessert factory, get this one unloaded, and then we'll go and pick up the milk trailer. So, just been moving a bit of corn around to the honey production. Popped up the cereal production with a bit more corn and some oats, just feeding the cow. So I realised that I filled this trailer up last month and I haven't got a chance to take it over to the other cow shed. So thought while we're in the lorry, we might as well run it over there and see if they need feeding, which I suspect they will do. So we're still waiting on the Fiat, not the Fiat, the Fent to finish power hourring so we can get in that field. and then we'll get it drilled. Massey Ferguson's doing quite well. To be honest, I'll probably let him crack on with the next field as well, because it seems to be doing all right. So I thought we might as well drop this off. We've now filled both the dairies up as well, so the trailer's still got about 20,000 litres of milk in there, and yeah, we've got nowhere to put it. So I could possibly see us having to build a third dairy soon, just to take all of this milk we've got, unless we build some goat pasture as well, and we get on a bit of goat's milk in there to fill these ones up. But we would still be left with loads of cow's milk, but I think we can sell it directly. So if we've got to sell milk directly, we will sell it directly if we've got an abundance, but we could get some goats and get the milk that way as well. But I want to get this tipped in here, and then I want to build our corn production, our new to us corn production. So it'll look like the other one. I think it'll take canola as well, so could activate canola in it as well and really get it going. When the lorry's got no stuff in the back and you put a heavy trailer like this on, it's a bit light on the front end, steering's a bit say non-existent. There you go. And then all of a sudden it'll bite. But these cows do need feeding, so let's find out how much food they need. So 54,000 litres in the trailer. That's the first 10 gone. Not too bad actually. Took less than I thought. I thought they were going to be chomping through that fast, but at least we've got them fed. So now we can run the lorry over. Where have we got corn? So we haven't got a lot of corn in the yard. So I'm wondering if I think I might have put some in this yard up here, which is where I want to build it anyway. So that could actually work out quite nicely for us. And it does look like soon we're going to have to wash this lorry, because it is fairly dirty. But it is doing quite a bit of work for us. It is nice to just jump into the lorry and have the tipper body on it, so you can just go tip without having to mess around with trailers. Mr. Fentman looks like he's not a million miles away from being done now. Oh. Which is good. It means we can soon be getting on with that as well. So let's pull into here. Did we dump some corn in here? Let's have a find out. Got sorghum in here. There's no corn in here, so it is at the other yard. But while we are here, let's build our corn production. So here it is, oil mill, but it isn't. It's a corn oil mill, so it will take corn. Now, we are going to put it in this yard because we are running out of room slowly in the other yard. And there we go. Looks exactly the same, but when we go into the menu, so we've got 2 oil mills. We've run out of olive oil in there, so we do need to move some olive oil as well. But we now have corn oil, gem of corn. It does do olives, it does do canola as well, but more importantly, it does corn. So let's go fetch ourselves a load of corn over here, and let's get this production going. And like I say, we will be getting some potatoes grilled this year, because I do fancy doing some potato crisps, but with corn oil. So they'll be a bit different, not the usual, but I think it'll be pretty cool. Be pretty cool. Not tried too many of the corn productions yet. I've had the pack on here for a while, and to be fair, I've never actually used one. I think with it as well, you can bale the straw as well. I believe you can put straw swath on the corn, but because we've got so much straw, I'm just not worried about it. So let's see if did we put any corn in here. So we've got oats in here, not a lot, but got oats. Yeah, we've got 88,000 litres. So let's take a load from here and get it in that corn oil mill. So it shouldn't take too long to fill up. I do also need to move the grapes and the olive oil because, well, the olives I'm not too worried about, but the grapes are going to run out and we need the raisins for the factory. Although we seem to have got on top of it now. Upgrading it a few times seems to have done the trick. Because surprisingly, that cereal factory is quite quick. But it does take a lot of ingredients. It's a bit like cakes. Lots of ingredients. But the cakes are very slow compared. Because we ain't got many and they'll be best priced. I think it's December or January. We'll have to keep an eye on it. Obviously, doing them, we want to hit the best price. I think they're £10,000. In fact, while we're thinking about it, let's go have a look. I'll only forget. So, where are we? Somewhere here, I'd have said. Cake. So yeah, 10,000, and it's actually January. Although saying that, at the moment, if we sold them today, they're a really good price. So it wouldn't be the end of the world if we sold them today, but I think we'll wait until that January, unless anything pops up that we're desperate for. I think it'd be nice to get them in, get them sold in January, and then we've got a bit of money to play around with just before drilling. So let's get this over to the new corn distribution area. And then we can get this activated, making us some corn oil. Right. So we want to go back in here and we want to turn on corn oil. See, whereas the other one doesn't have all the corn. It has the normal stuff, sunflower oil, rice, olive. Whereas now we've got sunflower, rice, olive, corn oil, gem of corn, which is that one. And the corn, which it basically is another production on here, which I think you just put corn in and it makes, let's have a look. Yeah, it's a corn cob thrashing factory. So it basically takes the leaves off, gets all the corn bits and bobs out, and does it like that. Oh, it's big. Not a bad price considering how little money it is. Now, if we had room, ooh, which I think we do, it'd be a bit tight around the yard. Oh, where have we gone? Let's put it. There we go. What I'll do, I built that one as well. I'd like to see it. So let's go get another load of corn. Let's put it in there, and let's see the difference. Let's see what happens. I mean, it was only £60,000, so another production to add to our portfolio. But it'll be interesting. I've not done that one before, and I don't know if it makes the oil. I mean, could check the recipe. So which is this one in it? So so it's 2 gems to 1.3. Corn is 3 corns to 1. So yeah, in theory it's better, but where's the corn threshing? So there you go. Corn cob. So it takes quite a bit. So 10 corns make 5 and things. So you get about half. So probably works out about the same. If you worked all the maths out, you might get a bit more flavour. But let's put it on anyway. It'll be quite interesting to see. New product on the map. To be honest, we could almost put all of the corn off the harvest straight into these factories as well this time, and then next year grow just a little bit more corn, and then we can keep the production going and the honey and the cereal factory, because that's what we're using it on. Although we could make chocolate for it, to be honest. Do chocolate cereal now, because we've got so much milk kicking around. Yeah, we could put 22,000 and make chocolate. You still need the honey though. All it gets rid of is the raisins. So yeah, we ain't got any rice fields, so we can't do the other ones anyway. But right, let's take this over there and find out what happens with it. It's a shame you can't see inside this factory. Actually, I think it'd be quite an interesting one. Absolutely beats these corns to pieces. But we do also get the waste product as well. So we get the bit we're going to use in the factory, and we'll get the waste product. So I would imagine, we'll have a look in a second once we drop this off, that there's a price for that. I wouldn't imagine it's very high, but we still get paid from that end, as well as getting the bit we need to make the corn oil. So where is our fill point? I do need to do a bit of painting around this map. Yep, well, these productions all tarted up. So let's get this one in the back here. We'll probably take some of these trees out as well at some point. It's not accepting that at the moment. Ah, it's because we need an ear of corn. We've just got corn. Because the outgoing product is corn cobs. Right, so that is the wrong thing. What did we want? We want a gem of corn. Right, I get it now. That's wrong. We'll sell it. No harm, no foul. So which one do we want? I'm not sure on that actually. Is it the grain mill? Because that looks like... Yeah, it's the grain mill. It's a bit dearer. Just back that lorry out of the way. Back into construction. So yeah, if we put this one down, is it going to let us? Have we got enough room? That's the biggest question. Ooh, just. So I think this is the one we want. Deformed the ground a little bit, but so we'll get it all painted at some point. This one does take the corn, and this is our grain mill. Here it is. Right, so if we do this one, we can get 30 corn to 20 corn starch plus 10 gem of corn. So that's the one we want to activate. I don't know what the corn starch, I probably could do something with that. Not sure, I'll have to have a look into it. So where are we? And it sells for 3,777. So to be honest, well worth doing that. So yeah, we've got it activated. We'll come back and see what that's like, but that's doing our gem of corn as well, which then we can put into our oil mill. There we go, gem of corn, and then that can be turned into corn oil. So yeah, lots of exciting new productions. But I think we're going to leave it there today, guys. We've built our new productions we've set out to do. We are still working on the fields, but hopefully next time we can get that last field all drilled, and we will get those grapes and olives over to the factories. We might even move some sorghum into here, because this will do sorghum flour as well, I believe. Yeah, so we could get this one producing as well for us, so then we've got plenty of flour. We might even have to build another bakery just to do flour. Just to do bread flour. We're doing flour. Now, is there a corn bakery? I don't think there is, actually. Oh, there is. There's a corn bakery, so we could buy the corn one. I know we probably won't have any corn flour to do at the moment. We could make some as well, and we could then have the full corn production kit going. But that is a task for next time. So thank you for watching, guys. If you've enjoyed today's video, please give us a thumbs up. Any suggestions, do leave it below. And if you hit that subscribe button and ring that little bell, you'll get a notification of our next video. I'll see you there. Bye for now.